Imagine a world where the lullabies of your childhood, the stories of your ancestors, and the wisdom of centuries vanish overnight. Not because you forgot them, but because no one is left to speak them. This is what happens when a language dies. Languages are more than words. They're living time capsules, carrying the laughter, struggles, and dreams of entire peoples. Yet today, thousands of them are slipping into silence. Experts warned that nearly half of the world's 7,000 languages may disappear before the end of this century. And once a language is gone, it is gone forever. Why does this happen? The story is as old as conquest and as modern as globalization. For centuries, powerful empires and governments have suppressed minority languages, replacing them with one official tongue. Children were punished in schools for speaking their native words. Communities were told their language was backward, a barrier to progress. Over time, people stopped teaching it to their children, believing they were giving them a better future. Then there's the economy. In a globalized world, speaking English, Mandarin, Arabic, Spanish, or any big language can open doors. But if your native tongue doesn't help you find work or navigate modern life, it quietly fades into the background. Parents switch languages at home, and children grow up understanding their heritage tongue, but never speaking it fluently. Generation by generation, the chain breaks. And sometimes the loss comes suddenly. Natural disasters, war, or disease can wipe out small isolated communities. When the last speaker of a language dies, so too does its entire universe of stories, songs, and names for the world around us. Imagine losing not just a dictionary, but a whole way of seeing reality. Because that's what a language is, a worldview. Inuit languages have dozens of words for snow, shaped by life in the Arctic. In the Amazon, some languages describe colors based on plants and rivers rather than abstract categories. Each tongue encodes a unique perspective, a different lens on life. When a language dies, humanity loses one of its eyes. But here's the inspiring part. Language death isn't always inevitable. Communities around the world are fighting back. From Native American nations reviving ancestral tongues, to Maori in New Zealand bringing their language into schools and media, to small villages in Africa recording their elders before it's too late, people are proving that languages can survive if given the chance. So the real question is, what do we lose when we let a language die? We lose history, we lose culture, we lose a piece of what it means to be human. If this moved you, remember, by learning, sharing, or even just listening to endangered languages, you keep them alive in some way. Every word spoken, every story recorded is an act of resistance against silence. Don't let humanity's voices fade away unheard. Subscribe for more stories of languages, cultures, and traditions fighting to survive, because once they're gone, they are gone forever.